So I got a PICC line put in. As you can see here, it is wrapped up in my little covering here. So I got a PICC line put in, and it's kind of a long story. I got the bag here with my antibiotics, IV, computer, and all that kind of stuff going on in there. So the reason I needed a PICC line is I had a pec tear surgery. I tore my pec 2 years ago, got it sewn back on at the tendon there, and a year later, so last November, a little hole opened up my shoulder and 2 stitches shot out. And then shoot out, they just came out over time gradually. It took a couple weeks, but I went in after that, got it tested for like an infection or anything. No results came back that it was infected. I went back in again because things were getting worse, and a clinic gave me antibiotics that just completely screwed my body up. So I went back in, got a different thing to put on to kind of calm it down, and then again, it still dealt with all the pus and stuff coming out. So I met back up with the surgeon, and we decided to cut it back open, look at what's inside, and he was able to get another swab there of what was going on, and turns out it did have an infection. And I guess the surgery wasn't really necessary, because if we knew it was an infection from the first place, we could have started this, which leads to some complications. So I have a huge scar right now that's opened up, and it healed over and then ripped open again just because there's an infection in there. It was sewn back together, but my body just wasn't accepting that. Everything started dying and ripping open and pussing, and it's just really, really gross. But I do have that back open again, so a lot of pain in this shoulder, and then having a PICC line in is just a little bit uncomfortable. So can't lift a whole lot of weight because this arm can't lift weight with the dressing on there covering. It's a pretty big one. I got some Draw-Tex to suck up some stuff in there. Also had some Meplex AG silver padding to help with it. So there's a lot of stuff going on there, but I got this bag, and the PICC line is just delivering my antibiotics every 8 hours, which is going to help get rid of this. I've had this bag here for a week and a half now, and it is annoying. I do have to go into the hospital here every single morning, but the people there have been very, very great. So very thankful that I got lucky with some good nurses and stuff like that just make sure that I'm not, dying. It is pretty serious though. Like, my body is like very, very weak. I can barely lift things up. That's why I haven't been posting a whole lot of YouTube videos lately, just trying to recover. And yeah, it's been rough. I can barely just lay in bed. That's all I can do. And yeah, I'm hoping that this gets better, because I used to deadlift like 550 pounds, and now I'm down to max 5 pounds, or else I pop this PICC line out. It's tough, but yeah, the PICC line, it's going all the way from my arm here, and it goes up and into the bag, but inside my arm through there, it follows a vein all the way up to above the heart. I didn't know that until a couple days before I got the PICC line put in. That freaked me out. Isn't that bad getting it put in, but I wasn't affected by the painkiller, so I got to feel all of it, and it does hurt a little bit, but if the painkillers work on you, then you'll be fine. I didn't really mind it either. Like, it was pretty okay, and yeah, I just got to deal with this and no real other options. So I'm hoping that this PICC line can help me heal. So yeah, that's a little update on that. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like and subscribe button below, and I'll see you in the next video.